Welcome, friends. Today we meet Howard Fuller, an African-American educator and community builder born on January 14, 1941. He believes every child deserves a strong school and a fair chance. Our story shows how he learned to listen to families and then help them make change. We will follow his steps from student to organizer to superintendent to teacher of teachers. We will also see how he faced conflict with courage and kept going with hope. Howard was born in Shreveport, Louisiana. As a little boy, he lived with his grandmother in the South. Later, he moved to Milwaukee to live with his mother. He attended St. Boniface School for the early grades and then North Division High School. He loved books and basketball. He earned good grades and learned discipline on the court. Coaches taught him to practice until skill became a habit. Teachers pushed him to think for himself and to speak up with respect. He saw workers in his neighborhood who rose early and cared for family and friends. He learned that work plus kindness can open doors. Howard earned a degree in sociology at Carroll College in Waukesha in 1962. He then earned a master's at Western Reserve University in 1964. He later completed a PhD at Marquette University in 1986. In college, he studied real problems facing neighborhoods. He asked hard questions. What do families need? How can schools help? How do we turn good ideas into action? He saw that change can be hard and that courage is needed. He chose to give his life to organizing people and solving problems together. In the mid-1960s, he moved to Durham, North Carolina to work on Operation Breakthrough. This was an anti-poverty effort that trained people to organize and speak up for change. Howard met parents who wanted safer streets and stronger schools. He helped them plan meetings, set goals, and track results. He showed people how to map a problem and then pick the first step. He taught neighbors to knock on doors and invite others to join. He learned to start by listening and to invite everyone to the table. He saw that real power grows when a community works together. In 1969, he helped start Malcolm X Liberation University in North Carolina. The idea was to build a school that taught history, culture, and skills that many students were not getting in regular classrooms. It was an experiment that tried to match learning to the needs of Black communities. Students studied African history, math, science, language, and art through a new lens. Teachers linked books to daily life and local needs. The staff did not always agree and money was hard to find. The school closed in the early 1970s, yet the lesson stayed with him. Schools must fit students and families and not the other way around. Howard returned to Milwaukee and kept serving. He worked at Marquette University to widen college access for students from low-income families. He led programs at Milwaukee Area Technical College. He later led the Milwaukee County Department of Health and Human Services. In each role, he asked the same question. How do our systems serve children and families? If they do not, then how do we fix them? He practiced a simple method. First, find the problem with data and stories. Next, bring the people who live the problem into the room. Then test a small change and check results. Finally, share what worked so others can try it too. From June 1991 to June 1995, he served as superintendent of Milwaukee Public Schools. He visited classrooms, met with parents, and studied the numbers. He worked to raise standards and improve teaching. He also supported giving families more options. Milwaukee became a national example for a program that let some students use public funds to attend private schools. He believed families should be able to pick a school that fits their child. Not everyone agreed, and the debates were loud. Howard urged people to look at results for students and not only at rules for systems. He said that the goal was simple: strong learning for every child in every part of the city. After the superintendency, he joined the faculty at Marquette University. In 1995, he founded the Institute for the Transformation of Learning. The institute helps families learn their rights and helps schools share strong practices. It has raised grant support to train parents and teachers and to study what works. He also helped create the Black Alliance for Educational Options. That group organized families to speak at school board meetings and in state capitals. He wrote a memoir titled No Struggle, No Progress. In it, he explained how his ideas changed over time while his purpose stayed the same: help children learn and help families choose. A public charter high school in Milwaukee now carries his name. Many teachers and parents he mentored now lead schools and programs. He later became a distinguished professor emeritus, which means a teacher who keeps teaching even after retirement. His story shows a path any young person can follow. Learn your history. Listen to your neighbors. Use facts to test ideas. Try bold solutions. When plans fail, learn and try again. When plans succeed, share the steps so others can copy them. Build teams with people who disagree yet care about kids. Speak with courage and kindness at the same time. Howard Fuller teaches that justice in education grows one family, one classroom, and one brave decision at a time. If you like this video and would like to see more content like this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share with others.